yourself, girlfriend, and Father's Day is coming right around the corner, so today I'm going to show you how to make a wall-mounted bottle opener. So here we go. First, let's go over the materials needed. If you do DIY projects a lot, you'll probably have most of this stuff sitting around, but you will need a 1x6 by 4 foot board, a saw of some sort. I'm going to use a miter saw. You'll need a speed square, a tape measure, a pencil and a hammer, and 1 1/4 inch finish nails. You'll also need 3/4 inch wood screws, a bottle opener, a wood stain of your choice. I'm going to use a golden oak shade. You'll need an old rag, sandpaper, wood glue, a clamp, a drill, keyhole hangers, and a protective finish. So let's get started. I'm going to put a lot of my supplies into my DIYG tool belt so they're easily accessible during this project. First, I need to cut my wood board. This first piece I'm going to measure and mark at 18 inches, and this will be the backboard of the bottle opener. And then I'll just use my saw to cut the wood on that pencil mark I just made. Now, to make the box at the bottom of the bottle opener, I will need to cut 4 pieces at 4 inches each. This next step is totally optional, but to give my backboard piece a little character, I'm going to turn my saw to a 45-degree angle and cut the corners off. When you're finished cutting your pieces, this is what you should end up with. Now it's time to sand down the wood pieces. I'm using a sanding block to sand down my wood boards. You can use a regular piece of sandpaper or an electric sander if you have one. And the surfaces of these boards are already pretty smooth and sanded, so I'm mainly going to focus on the edges. The next step is to stain the wood pieces. I am using a golden oak shade to stain this wood, and when you're applying the wood stain, you'll want to make sure that you're following the direction of the wood grain, and you'll also want to check your instructions to make sure that you're following the specific steps because they can vary a little bit. And then once I finish applying the stain, I'm going to set my pieces aside to allow the stain to set in. Now that the stain is dry, it's time to break out the wood glue and clamp. These pieces that I'm gluing together will be the sides and the bottom of the bottle cap catcher. I'm applying a thin layer of glue to the bottom of the 2 side pieces, and then I will line them up with the bottom piece and apply my clamp. Now I need my hammer and 1 1/4 inch finish nails. Now I am going to hammer a nail into each corner connecting the sides to the bottom piece. And once that is done, I'm going to remove the clamp and attach the front piece. I will attach the front piece following pretty much the same steps. I'm going to apply a thin layer of glue to the edges of the 2 sides and the bottom piece. And then I'm going to place that front piece on top of the glue and apply my clamp just like last time. Now I'll just need to hammer a nail into each corner like before, and then I can remove the clamp, and the bottle cap catcher box is finished and ready to be attached to the baseboard. Before connecting the box to the base, I need to attach my keyhole hangers. An important thing to note with these keyhole hangers is that the larger part should be on the bottom, and the side that has these little indentions is going to be the back side. I'm going to center my hangers about 3 inches from the bottom using my speed square. Then I'll use my drill to create pilot holes for the screws. And now I'll just use the drill to secure the 3/4 inch wood screws into place, and then it's time to move on to the next step. Now it's time to attach the box to the baseboard. So I'm first going to apply my glue to the open edges of the box. Then I will line my box up with the bottom of the baseboard and secure my clamp. And now I just need to hammer a nail into each corner to secure the box to the baseboard. Next, I'm going to attach the actual bottle opener. First, I'm going to use my speed square to center the bottle opener. Then I will create pilot holes for the screws. And then I can secure the screws into place. I'm using 3/4 inch bronze colored screws to match the bottle opener. Now I need to apply my protective finish. I am using a clear satin polyurethane spray. Whatever you use, make sure that you apply a layer to the entire bottle opener and make sure that you allow the finish to dry for the time that your finish requires. The very last step is to mount the bottle opener. I'm just going to measure and drill 2 screws into the wood board and then line up the keyhole hangers with the screws, and then the bottle opener is finished and you're ready to crack open a Coke. And that's it. Now you can make your very own bottle opener. Thanks for watching.